And this is a wonderful message the prophet gives to God's people to remind us we are to return. So, return. We're returning, which means you had your beginning with God. I love the idea that he's saying, return to me, meaning wherever you are, your origin is that you were created in God's image to know him and to love him and to be known by him and be loved by him, to be in a relationship with the God who made you and made you for himself. That is, you're not your own, you're God's. And he created you to live a certain way, and part of that is in communion with him. And we know that in the depths of our heart because we're yearning and longing for something. Your heart is crying out for something. And so much of the problems of this world is we're trying to fill something that's meant for God with something other than God. You know, with its busyness, with its accomplishments, whether it's some sort of achievement, whether it's romance, whether it's money, whatever it is, that's what you're meant for, was actually God. And as Augustine said, our hearts are restless until we rest in God. You were made to worship. You were made to worship God, and so much of life is meaning that we're chasing after something to fulfill that role that only God will satisfy. You were made for him, and he loves you. So all this call to repentance is calling to return to the one who loved you and made covenant promises to you. But the idea of return is that we stray, we veer off.